Welcome
First.
to the OFC Podcast. This is the first episode with Silvio, myself, Goldmaster, Angel, and Jimmy. First off, how you guys doing?
Thank you, sir.
Starting with you.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking, brother. Oh my God.
Jimmy.
Do what? How you feeling, brother? Wait, what?
Good.
Good. How about you, Goldmaster?
I'm doing good too. I'm doing really good.
Silvio.
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
So first, to start off, this is only a few days after the biggest event we had, which was OFCX, which was stacked top to bottom, with sick fights and some surprising outcomes, like Nori and Jay's way. That was probably
That was
one of the highlights of the night.
insane.
That was
Yeah.
a crazy fight. When
That
he said
was
like,
crazy.
That was
I feel like
embarrassing
after the,
for Jay's way only.
For
man.
Jay's way.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like-
complaining the whole time.
after like the first round, when he said like when Nori was like, "What's my name?" That shit was so cold. Like it was so cold.
It was actually kind of sick.
It was
it was
so
kinda
Yeah,
cold.
Jay was
Sick.
talking a lot. He talks a
I
lot
know
to
too.
everybody.
He said he was like, "Who's that?" And I told him I was
Yeah.
like, "Just say what's my name if you beat him." Yeah, they told him to say that.
Yeah.
Part of
remember
me
that shit.
feels bad for Jay's way. He's-
I know.
I
said,
really
like,
don't, dude. Oh my
He
goodness.
said,
that dude
no,
was,
I
like,
don't really
hilarious.
like. I don't really care for him because I think he's kind of like weird,
True.
but it's like he either has good moments or downright terrible moments. Like there's
Like
nothing in
beating
between.
Mamba and then losing badly to Nori.
To Duda man, to Duda man, bro.
Bro, he lost to Doodoo Man and then beat Deadtron for a title. Like back to back.
Like
It was like not
Yeah.
even like a 4-week difference between the fights.
Dang.
he's
He's an interesting guy, bro. I'm not sure how to like fully feel about him. I think the highlight for me in the event was probably seeing Tron almost get Goldmaster, cause dude, Tron, like days before the fights, he was so like he was geeking, bro. He was really nervous.
What about
John was going
And-
crazy. He was like,
what about you?
Yeah, he was
What
going
were you
stupid.
feeling in the build up to the fight since you're the one fighting him, and
Oh,
I
I
guess
didn't even-
Tron's
I'm
like
gonna be
a
honest,
weird
bro.
individual
I
for
thought
you.
I was just gonna just destroy him. Not
that
gonna
was a
lie.
really close
I-
fight. That was crazy.
I thought he was gonna be like a huge trouble for me, like a little bit, but I just thought I was just gonna destroy him after. Like after like the first round, after like I figured out what he was doing.
You think Gosi would have been harder, or you think it was kind of be the same?
Maybe. I don't know. I've like never seen Ghosty like ever fight ever, so
Ghost
He
is
was there
such.
for ours, I think.
a
But
unique
besides
style,
that, I guess.
so.
no.
Oh, no, you
Nah,
weren't?
he was.
I got
He
kicked.
left
you were
right
at the
after he
commentary
beat Samurai.
Oh,
I got kicked.
It was fucking Jin. He was like, and you like so. It was
what do
annoying.
you guys think? You think Gosi would have been harder or closer for?
Um, I only think it would be harder because he was so much more unorthodox than I think Tron was. Because although Tron rushes like heavy, like presses heavy forward, if you're like Goldmaster and you got like the range and the movement for it, you can adapt to it pretty well. But
Yeah.
Ghosty's jabs and he throws his doubles in a different way. Everything about him is completely different. I mean, it was a whole different. It's like you, like you're very unorthodox and you have a completely different style than like normal boxers. So I would say probably yeah, but I do think Tron's a better fighter.
I've said it I've said it to you guys since like I think I like made the fight. I thought Gosi was gonna get mauled. I just thought I'd look it up paper. We needed a good main event, and HCO was unavailable. And if he sleeps, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, good.
But,
I'm not talking about that.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he's doing like that, but that's fine. But
Being talking about Juju.
Gosi,
Or
when I fought him,
Maverick.
my only issue was getting frustrated, and I guess that's also like it was like literally 2 days after the hitbox became garbage, so it was a struggle for a bit.
Oh my god.
But
Oh my god.
whoa,
Huge lag spike.
don't do
but
that
I'm
again.
good. I'm good.
Whatever that
Maverick!
just was, don't do that again. But
What? Bro,
I
I didn't
was
do that,
Goldmaster.
bro.
I thought Gosi was gonna get killed. He was too much. He would rush and
Me
then
too, but
if he would rush, and if you didn't let him rush, he would just stand there, and then he'd go in the corner, have like a seizure, and then and that would be all.
But fuck, his jab looked so annoying to get there. I've only
jab
sparred
was
him
super
a handful of times, and his jab is annoying, dude. What do you think about the other title fights? I mean, he fought Japan. He almost got knocked out in the first
yeah.
fucking round, and then I think you controlled the fight pretty horribly after that. Like you were winning. Like I think the majority.
After
of the
that, I
rounds
guess a
after
little
that.
bit. Japan's I guess I didn't really get to talk too much afterwards because he was noticeably upset, which kind of sucks. But because we both won the match for a long time, and I was hoping he would be a little more okay. Because I was scared to fight him, but I did think I was gonna beat him for a while. It was just I mean I managed to get through everybody else, and I didn't think Japan was gonna be the one to like end that. But he had a really good movement for some reason. Like it's towards the end. I guess at the beginning, the reason we got so low was because I was rushing him, and his movement wasn't that good. But towards the end, he would like move out the way perfectly, and then. But I don't know. He got pretty frustrated. It looked like.
Yeah, during that
Yeah,
entire fight, I was just like thinking that like Japan was actually just gonna like win this, like even by like the score.
Especially because the day
it was
before
really
I was
I
cornering
lost
him,
to
I was
you, so
hoping.
it didn't seem like it was a very good uh lead up. It seemed
Weekend.
like luck was on my side. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucked.
And then what are the other title fights? I'm trying to look up here.
Django.
Oh, okay.
Brave.
Well, Django
Ooh.
becoming arguably one of the most undeserving champions. No disrespect to him. I love Django. I was just talking to him before this. I think as a person, he's so much more tolerable to me than a fighter. I don't like his fighting.
He's
I
a
don't know.
tolerable
There's
person.
something
but
about him.
when it comes to the fighting,
So much better
he's
as a
like
person.
who's a good example for me?
I guess Mamba or H2O. I remember. I know you talk to H2O all the time, and then when you guys
Yeah, but
fought, you guys were
H2O is like
each
the
other's
best. So, like
necks.
he can like say whatever he wants.
That's
I think it's safer
fair.
for
What
someone
about
like
Jaysway? I guess Jaysway sometimes try to act like he was cool with you outside of the game, and then like in the fights, he was just had a whole different logic. Maybe I don't know.
Nah,
Oh,
Logic
I
as a
hate
person kind of
Logic.
sucked too.
Hate
Oh
Logic
yeah,
as a
you're right.
person is just garbage.
I don't know why I,
I
just
think
completely didn't think about that.
like
Tomic maybe I don't know.
yeah,
But
Atomic as a
the
fighter
point
is like really annoying. But as a
extremely
person, he's, like,
annoying. Style, just talking trash, everything, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts? Like, if fully honest, like unrestricted thoughts on Django winning the title and like how he won it and
Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought
everything.
I like from like unfiltered like everything. I think it's like really great and stuff like that. But like I just believe that like I just don't want him to like get like such like an ego over it. That's the main thing I'm kind of just like hoping he doesn't do. Like I know like sometimes you know how sometimes he like talk he just like what is it? Oh yeah, he just like says like stupid shit. He was like
Yeah.
that ass he like mostly just like jokes around about that. Like he's like he's kind of like just there just to like say what he wants. And he doesn't really like mean it like at all.
That's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
That's
It
fair.
depends what it is, because like I've had moments with him where it's just me and him, and he said some stupid stuff. So I guess maybe in public, I guess it's more of an act, but he does have some
Yeah.
pretty horrible opinions. I
Takes
guess.
like mentality,
Yeah, it's just
opinions
over.
exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
can
just- it's not
I
great.
can agree too. I can agree too.
But my like thoughts on him winning it though, I, I was not. I was judging the fight. I was completely unbiased. I made sure the rounds were fine. I looked back in the match to make sure he took 2 regen potions just like Rave, and I was trying to make sure I was making sure it was fair. But I wanted Rave to win, especially from the day before. I don't know what
Me
kicked
too.
into Rave, but he did really good. And even if he doesn't want to, Django doesn't want to admit or not, the match, whether he wants to count it round 5 knockout or round 2 knockout, Rave slaughtered him. It was just how it was. He just did something
Yeah.
differently that was way better.
I
It was noticeable.
I
But-
get that. That's
Um,
oh, my bad, my bad. But
Oh, you can.
that's
you
the
can
thing.
speak.
Like, are you talking about like the DM fight?
The DM fight.
To be fair, like no, like nothing about it. Like I'm not like mad or anything about it. Like it's fair he won it against him. But thing is, during the match, he literally like disconnected, and then they just restarted their health because people from his corner just hit him. That's
Yeah,
kind of why
that's-
I was.
I
Um,
would have felt different if it continued if he won by like 2 hits or something. But the way he won, like by the majority, it was. I guess it wasn't Django's fault. I guess I don't really know why he took his regen potion because it was clear they were waiting for him. So that was completely, I feel like, his choice. So he can't really complain about that, even though that was.
And you
the
can
game
set
piece.
regen to a certain amount of health. They could He
Yeah,
said to 2
and
HP, but
I didn't hear
understand.
anything
It
about
was- he was
Juju
probably
telling
stressing.
him, like he said, to force him to take his potion. So he completed, he took that. They had to get the show moving. Rave joined in at full health. They continued the fight, and Rave just put on a masterclass. It was kind of like when Tron, like with Tron, he just something kicked in, and I think he would have won
Yeah.
that if the hitboxes weren't garbage. But I guess it goes for everybody. But
What, Raventron?
no,
Or
Raven Tron, yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude, that was actually heartbreaking, dude.
I just
Oh,
want
I
Rave to
missed
win the
that
title.
fight.
I've known him for so long now, and I feel like he
Yeah.
deserves it more than anybody.
And he could have just lost, but the fact that he got him like 1 or 2 hit both times was just
Yeah.
heartbreaking, bro. Jesus
but
Christ.
I was.
And then he was dominating the
just-
second one.
He just loses focus and a lot. And I've known it for a long. Like the reason I want him to win the title so bad is because he's dealt with so much in the community, and all he wants to do is have fun. And I feel really bad about it because like, what he was 13, 14 when he was being called a for dating an 11-year-old when he was 12, and it's so
Not that, like,
it's
bad
so
of an age.
stupid. It's like he's like.
Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. So the full story is wild, but it was just something with him when he was little, and people went back at it, and they
Like, when he
leaked
was-
stuff.
like, a
If
12-year-old
anything,
dating a
the people that were leaking it were the because it was a
Don't
little
do that.
kid. It was weird, and
Like-
I guess since then he won the world championship in WBE, which was cool. But since then he hasn't
I
really
did not
gotten a
know
big
that.
accomplishment. Yeah, it was cool.
That's sick, dude.
Anyways, good
Now,
job.
do you have like
Django.
any any updates about like?
Yeah, thank you.
The fighter.
That-
Like.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sick.
did-
I
do
was
you guys
thinking
have
about
anything
talking
to say?
about that.
Anything else before we go to that?
No, I
No comment.
So that,
Mm.
so we have so much going on and a bunch of like unannounced stuff, but like, Green to Gold is starting soon, but we have to get this going first because this is gonna take work. I re-looked at it. It's gonna be 5 or 6 people on each team because to rely on 20 people is gonna be kind of difficult. Something in 5 team members and then the owners, so 6. And then we'll start filming here soon, and then we could get episodes out within we could have the whole season out within 2 months, which would be cool. And the season will be
Yeah,
like a couple
That would
episodes.
be nice, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing that most people. The thing about most people. Sorry,
Trying
you
to
can
think.
talk after
Oh,
this,
you
but
good.
like, there's a lot of people that keep saying that like they want to like be in it when they like had experience. Like, isn't it like correct that like it's like only like new people like
It's
for example
like-
like Talker Muncher.
It's supposed to be
season one.
them like teaching these guys, like,
Yeah,
you know, they have to be people that
So,
want to
Yeah, how is someone like Fab gonna learn from
You can't
someone
have
that he's
Fab
like
in it, you
currently
can't have-
way
you
better
can't have
than?
champions either, like Django.
yeah,
Or
And Django wouldn't
But they
make
gotta be
sense.
entertaining
He's
too,
better
so
than
that's
both
another
of them
thing.
currently.
yeah.
But but back to OC10 because I actually really want to talk about this. Fab demolishing Owl the day after he lost. That
I know,
was
yeah.
genuinely like insanely
That was-
shocking.
I
dude.
love
I
Fab.
was
Like,
cornering
he got
Owl
sprayed
and I
by
was
Loud
horrified
in
watching
DM.
that.
When he fought Loud in DM,
I rewatched
I love
it.
Fab,
it
but
was
Fab got
bad.
like,
It was
destroyed
bad.
bro.
And I honestly
got
thought he
nerfed,
was
like,
just
a
lying
punch
and
by
making
And
excuses.
he says he
too.
don't care.
Like
He says
I
he doesn't
thought he
care.
just
He didn't
lost.
care about the DM match. He cared. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to lose out once. Anybody who fights out wants to win, obviously.
Yeah,
There's no
well, he
reason
already
to take
has,
the
but
fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's still 1-2 with Owl, but still like the most dominant. I mean, one performance of the night in the most stacked card probably in months. That means a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he said he doesn't care about it, but it's kind of true that he did. Also, like he even said like before he said that like he just felt like shit because he like just got back from like eating food after that, and then he just like said also that he hasn't like sparred recently, which is
It
like
was clear
fine.
it was clear he had
Yeah.
somewhat of an excuse because he wasn't that upset. Because like when he
Yeah.
fought me and he didn't have an excuse why he lost, he was like he seemed like broken. But
was about to break
it was
down.
clear like something was wrong. But he did seem oddly confident the next day, which is like kind of what confused me.
Insane too.
Yeah.
After you get like demolished,
Like-
you're like,
He
Oh,
walked
like, I don't
out
even care.
confident. Like he walked out like not thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Like he does in most of his fights. He was like, he was ready. And that was,
he was
that
literally
kinda
like
cool.
he was like telling me in the gym that he was like so nervous he was gonna lose to you, and then like he got lucky against you the first time, which I don't think is true.
I was really, really grateful he like talked like that. But at the same time, he didn't get lucky. He just like later that night. No offense to you, but like I beat Goldmaster somehow later that night. So it just
Yeah,
he
no,
just
no.
did better than me.
It really
Yeah.
was just like he was better that night. Yeah.
Yeah. and then he gave me one of my toughest matches in the rematch. Like that was
That was
yeah,
horrible, dude.
that was
You were about to lose
terrifying.
that one too. Yeah.
But
I like it was literally like 2 frames were the reason you won that fight. You got 1 hit
Wait.
in the last 2 frames of the fight.
I remember I was watching that. I know it kind of sounds something weird when we fought Fab for the final Lexi tournament. Dude, I was in the shower when I was watching it.
wait,
I was in the shower.
Wait,
What?
what?
Yeah, like you had like the audio going or some shit.
I had it in a glass cup, and like
You
so
were
it made it
butt
louder.
naked listening to my
Oh.
Dude. You love rec boxing, bro. Holy shit.
It was
Yo.
exciting, dude. It was an exciting match. I wanted to know who won.
Bro,
Like-
you're the type of guy to like
That's fair,
like
dude.
watch RecRoom Boxing while you're sleeping, bro. Like you're so loved
in
into
my-
this.
I
bro.
didn't realize how desperately I actually like I loved keeping up with RecRoom Boxing until I didn't have it. I went on that trip the same day that DM2 happened when Cal fought Goldmaster. The last match I saw, and you can tell from the text messages, is when I saw Pineda put that master class on Jin. And then after that, bro, the entire party, I was sitting there eating my tacos like fuck, dude. I hope Cal doesn't lose, bro. I hope Jimmy won the belt.
About
And I was just,
about
about that. I want to talk about it. I mean, it's a topic y'all are both here, and y'all are both pretty humble about it. I mean, y'all have fought a lot of times,
yeah. I mean, it's just
and there's no
it's
reason to
just
hold any
better-
grudges. Y'all don't dislike each other. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a better fight.
Yeah, that was
fair.
in the build up to the match. So okay, so my original goal was I wanted to fight because me and him we've had so many encounters now, and I wanted to fight him again, especially after how we fought Al. Like it seemed wrong if I like just vacated the belt and like it was the best heavyweight versus him. So in Japan I never fought, so I really wanted to fight him. So I decided why not just do both of them. And I was oh no, that's scary.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But I was
no.
oh
no.
I was really nervous, and I tried to make it seem like I wasn't, because I did a lot better, like with Shaggy. I seemed like really confident out front, and I was, because no offense to him, but I still think he's not that good. I just never thought he was, and that's why I
I'm
was
mad at
always so
Shaggy.
offended when people would compare him to me. It was just it just felt stupid, because
When I
but-
spawned yesterday, I thought I was gonna get beat.
You spot him.
Shut up, bro. I'm not good at English. Dude.
Go,
Listen,
go,
you know
go,
I'm
go,
Portuguese.
Go.
So when I spawned him yesterday, bro, and I beat him, I was so confused. Like I thought he was actually like pretty decent, but he sucks, dude. Like I'm sorry, but like
Damn.
Shaggy, dude,
Okay. Wow. That's
you suck.
crazy.
Like
anyways,
that's coming from me. That's coming from
It's
me.
just-
and I suck, and you
It's
suck.
just
Like,
spark. So yeah,
damn.
calm down. Calm down.
It's
It's
just a
the
spark.
thing is
Like-
too.
but
you suck.
Yeah.
He's getting
Yeah, the thing
heated. Oh
is,
my
too-
goodness.
Wow.
This is personal for him, bro.
Tegan, bro.
I sparred him and
Okay.
I was
Tegan.
chasing his ass down, and I think I was like only down by like, I mean, I think I was only up by like 1 or 2
Wait,
hits off.
Tegan?
I thought I
What
was
we
beating
talking
his
about?
ass, and I demolished my controller.
Yeah.
Talking about
What are we
Shaggy,
talking
I
about?
guess now, just like a quick derail to Shaggy. That's
Yeah.
it. Nothing
I-
major.
I was gonna say too, like when like before he even like fought Shaggy, I sparred him in the WBE gym when it was just like packed out of nowhere. And I remember I thought he was like, I'm not gonna lie, like I thought he was like really, really good. Because then he started like whooping me, and I realized, oh, I just gotta counter this guy. And I literally just came back against him. It's not that hard to beat him.
I
gotta,
was
like,
just
y'all know who
it's more
trained
fun.
me?
Bro, shut up. No, bro. But I was nervous for him, and I didn't make it known, but I was nervous, because that would have been, if I would have lost, I would have never like, I might have ended OFC. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been like just too embarrassing to keep going.
You probably would have left the fucking community, bro.
I'd be
Oh,
gone.
horrible.
I talked to you guys, and I probably would stop talking to you guys once I heard Jimmy bring it up. I would have been.
He would
really-
eventually.
I would have been really annoyed. But but anyways, it was back to you. I was really nervous. I was more nervous for you than Japan. I felt like, because I felt like higher stakes. They're just, yeah. I wanted to leave with the heavyweight belt, which would have been cool.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
I lost to Japan,
Stay in your seat.
you already beat me. Japan deserves to beat me too.
Shut
So
up.
I was
Yeah.
more.
Um,
I was
Speaking of,
aiming for that.
my bad. No, you can keep talking. I'm sorry. No. Speaking of Japan, you guys think he's like top 10 now? Like top 10
Of
all
all time, probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the gold
I
master's up there
kinda
than
agree with
Japan.
I think Gomez. I
Okay,
think
so
Gomez is
Go
here's
high.
Master's high. Go Master's
here's how I'm thinking about it. I'm not saying this by like Japan's better than him. It's just so gold master within like past handful of months, he's beaten countless like he beat
Unstoppable.
Samurai, uh, Zane,
Mamba, Tron, you,
me,
Zane.
Mamba, Tron, all
Yeah.
these just he
Round one,
basically
two,
ran
you
through
found one.
everybody from then and now. And it the
Except
way I
me.
think of it, Japan just didn't get that opportunity because he wasn't. I feel like green and gold's what determined it. You won the green and gold. That really set you up for like everything.
Yeah.
And Japan, I think Japan would have done everything you did. Just I don't think he did. And I guess that's why he's like a couple spots back. But I think he's
Yeah.
on there because
I mean, he did also
Yeah.
beat Mamba, and he beat him before
did
he
beat
was
Mamba, yeah.
too shitty.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
then he got double round 1 KO. That
Yeah,
was
I
embarrassing.
believe, like, I fully agree that he's, like a higher spot than me. I completely agree. Like,
Really?
even if, like, yeah,
That's
I
higher
really?
spot than you?
Yeah, yeah.
Higher.
Because
No way,
to be
no
fair,
way.
because to be fair, like,
I don't know.
even if, like, say, like, let's pretend, like, I wasn't here. He would have probably done, like, everything I would have done, but, like, probably way better. You know what I mean?
That's valid, but at the same time, you fought the same Mamba he fought, and you round one knocked out him. You round one KO.
And
He
it
fought
took
that same
him
Mamba
12.
a
Yeah,
couple-
that's
it took him 12.
Yeah.
I think I do think you're higher, and I love Japan, but you are higher. It's just base knowledge. He just hasn't done more, and
Accomplishments, people, everything.
everything's just a little bit higher for him. But
Yeah.
he's
If-
definitely up there. I think he
Yeah.
passed Kurito. Kurito or Leo, because apparently Leo just shot me with a bunch of knowledge the other day.
Dude,
while
Leo's
he was
so
high.
underrated. I didn't know this either.
Oh,
like,
great.
I knew he beat you, and I knew he had like a really close fight with H2O, either a 1 or a 3. I forgot what it was. And that's all. Let's see, all I know about Leo up until his recent fights. But the shit that he told us was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, Leo's always been good. I always knew he was good. Just on paper, Kurito sounds like a better fighter. It's just he was around more and fought more, and I guess fought better people, but he didn't beat those people. So I guess it doesn't really mean much when you didn't win him.
Yeah, I feel like the majority of the top 10 is who fought H2O more times and who did better against him, right?
Yeah.
lot
That's
of it
kind
is.
of what people kind of just look at it as. But at the same time, like before all this, the ideal list people would just go by was it just have Wheat, H2O, Samurai, Zane, Pizza Man. None of those people besides Wheat who beat H2O. Like combined, their losses would probably be like 10 losses to H2O. And
Only
just
10? I feel like it would be more, Loki.
probably more. Because Zane, Pizza Man, and Wheat and all that combined would be a good amount. Oh,
I
hey, and
think
actually,
Zane Pizza
we're
Man
moving
made
on
like
real quick.
9.
Before I forget, who is Mr. Fickle?
I will leave this
Okay.
podcast. I'm not
I
even
need to know
lying.
who
Nah,
this
I'm
is.
kidding. Okay.
I really
Okay. So okay.
Unbiased.
So I
reviews.
didn't even. Okay.
Well-
This is like completely unbiased. Like I'm being for real. I didn't know who he was until he literally talked about like who he was. Like he came back after like a few months of me like not seeing him for a while because he just leaves and then goes. He's basically like Wheat. Just like he leaves, does something, comes back. Basically, he is like a really really good sword fighter. Like he used to be like he's like a really old sword fighter that was like really good. Even like someone there's like a good sword fighter named Decay. He knows who he is. That's what Mr. Fickle said. I tried to ask Decay about it, but he doesn't.
What is his
talk.
relation to here? Because I hear about like not just out of nowhere recently. Like I always saw him on the gym wall, but I just thought it was some like random. And now I've been hearing about like all these rumors and like myths about this guy. Like, and I've never met him.
Like he's some
I've been here
fucking living
consistently for over
legend,
2
bro.
years.
Like, I
I've heard him
swear.
I've heard him from
What-
Jin, Fab.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Fab does not know him that much. I'm gonna be for real. Like I love him, and all,
Okay,
but he
so
does not know
Fab's
him that
just
much.
people.
He doesn't not
Why
know
are
him
people
between-
capping on his name,
like,
bro?
Like me,
They're fans.
like
I'm
me,
getting
Jin,
you.
and Cornelius know him way better than anyone else. Like
I don't
Fab,
understand 'cause
like just now knows about him.
So
like,
what did he do?
okay.
Like
Okay, so well, what did you hear about him? I wanna hear that because
I heard he trained Logic, who sucked. So like that was already a
he
bad.
no, that was like he beat him. No, he didn't train him. What the fuck?
What was Jin saying? Oh,
What
I'm
is
gonna
he
get
saying
pissed.
Get
Oh,
Jin
I'm
off the
gonna
internet.
get
I don't know who
pissed.
his sources
Oh,
are.
I'm gonna
He was
get
on his
pissed.
nuts.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
was
throw
in-
my headset. Dude, and Jimmy was
Okay.
there too, bro. I'm
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
get
me and Jimmy.
pissed, bro.
Okay, so
You was probably
so,
just
and
really
Jimmy,
heated.
Jimmy just came
I
back
don't
from like
remember that.
fighting Mr. Fickle, and he was like, "Oh, this Mr. Fickle's ass." And Jin, I love Jin, but Jin was like defending Mr. Fickle way too much. He was like, "Oh,
Okay,
okay, you
yeah,
have to say all this about him."
that's the
Like,
thing.
I don't.
The thing, Mr. Fickle, like, he does not, like, I'm gonna be real, like, he does not take this shit seriously. He just, like, fucks around, bro.
Exactly.
But when he actually tries, like, he's, like, really good. Like, I'm
Who's
being
the
for real.
who the best person he like? Okay, if you had to match him up with somebody, his best. If he came back today,
Sanity.
Insanity.
Like, yeah.
That's it. You're
That's
saying
the
that's
only
the
thing
best person he would beat
that's-
today? Like no. I
No,
think
not
what Kasha
today. No,
saying,
not
if
today.
if
No,
you
no, no.
dropped him
No,
in
okay,
today,
no.
who would he beat?
like the
Oh, if I
so-
dropped him in today, like, if he was, okay. Who would he be?
Let's say him in his prime. Drop him in
what if
today.
he says like
him in
fat?
his prime.
That'd be fun.
Oh, he would. You read my mind. No, I'm joking.
I will put him that fell
Fuck,
on the
bro.
tee, bro.
He'd probably beat like Tron. Not gonna lie. He wouldn't be like that good, but he would be like at least really good to be like in the top.
Good enough
know?
to beat Tron. Good enough to beat Tron.
Oh my
Like,
god,
yeah.
thank
He
you.
might
Yeah,
not do it,
okay.
but he could.
I-
Okay,
Like
that makes sense.
I'll take that, because he would probably be an official because hitboxes and shit. But
I
like,
was
Tron-
just because I heard all this stuff, like, and nothing was backing it up. Like I've never seen this guy. I've just heard from Jin and you, like Jin was
Yeah.
gaslighting you about this, and
yeah. So
I was
I
going
guess for
crazy. I was-
context to at least explain it a little
Yeah.
bit, like Jin was telling me that he trained Logic and he was trying to prepare him from Mamba, which if you don't know, he got demolished by Mamba. He
The
lost
thing is-
every single round. He got embarrassed by a completely washed Mamba that we all know it wasn't even that good in the first place. So if if that was Mr. Flickle's best trainee, that's kind of some bullshit. I can't lie.
I could
That's kind of some
no,
bullshit.
no. He like basically helped me too.
Okay. Well, he was really. Like, I don't know why he didn't even mention you. He's glazing him like Logic
yeah,
is
he's
his biggest
glazing
achievement,
Logic
right?
instead of
Was
you.
he
I'd
not?
be kind of offended.
Silvio and Jimmy were there for the argument. It was mostly just
Yeah, I was there.
he trained Logic and then he beat Insanity in 2 spars.
Let's not.
That's
talk
like the
about
reason he's like the
that.
greatest
Spars?
fighter of all
No.
time.
It wasn't officially. No, wasn't that?
Officially, he beat Insanity officially.
I think that. Yeah, officially. That's what he said to me.
So okay,
I don't know.
dude, this dude's
I don't
confusing.
know
me.
about spars.
'Cause
Bro.
you-
If he beat,
you
if
know
he
what's
beat him in
co- you know
spars,
what's
that's not a
confusing?
flex. That Mr. Flickle wouldn't say
Uh-huh.
because if he beat him in spars, that's not a flex. That's like that's like
Yeah.
him saying he beat me in the spar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like Mr. Flickle.
Brother
I met
Cal.
him I met him, I
Yeah,
think twice. Like one time I beat him in the spar, and the other one I met him in a WBE gym. I like him. I just hate when people glaze someone that like it just doesn't deserve it. Right? I forgot what I was gonna say, but oh
It'd
yeah,
be different if they were like a little humble about it, but they were just like talking like he was the best. Like
yeah.
he,
Imagine
gave
imagine
him
if they
credit,
said
yeah.
like, imagine if they were just like, dude, this Mr. Flickle guy, if you dropped him in here, he would do good as fuck. I think he's really underrated. But Jin was
Just like
talking
you're doing
like
King Hollow.
he was
Like,
the
you're talking about
best
how he's, like,
boxer.
doing pretty good and stuff, and like he
Yeah.
might have potential.
Wait,
They were just
Yeah,
talking,
exactly.
Like
Like
the
King
end.
Hollow has potential. I think he'll be a great boxer with like a year of experience.
King
He'll just
he's
know
pretty chill.
when to hit.
He's
Yeah,
chill.
I mess with King Hollow, but like
He's chill.
imagine if you said that King Hollow had the potential to beat like fucking Fab. You know, like you just sound
Jesus
stupid.
Christ.
And then we did argue about this dude one time a long time ago with Cornelius, and then Cornelius kind of wrote it off as like he was trolling us. Do you not remember this? That
Heard
was
about
the guy that we were
I
talking
think I
about,
was there.
Mr.
I was
Flickle.
there.
The guy that Cornelius was telling us that he
top
said
10
he
all
thought would be H2O, and then that he was top 10 all time.
Oh,
And then- and
Bro,
then-
Cornel- okay,
and
I'm
then
gonna be honest.
and then Pineda gave him an
This is
escape and
whatever.
Cornelius was
That's
like, "Oh, I was just trolling," because Pineda said.
Oh, I never mind. I remember this exact situation now because of the.
Yes, yes,
What
exactly.
were you
Yes.
saying?
I was gonna say that Cornelius, yeah. No, that's like completely cap. He would not be H2O. Like prime H2O or like anything like that. He would not beat him, bro. But he
I don't
would.
think it would be
Like, I'm not
washed
saying he
for
would
sure.
beat him or not, like and shit like that. But like he would probably have like a good chance of like putting up like maybe like a good fight, not like a great fight like what like Samurai did, like suppose like from what I was hearing, that's what Samurai did. But like, he would put up a like good enough of a fight.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll just come out and I'll say I'm sorry, Mr. Flickle. He
Bro,
DM'd.
this guy
He
had you.
he DM'd Jin. He DM'd Jin and he sounded super chill. He was like, if that's Angel's opinion, he's entitled to it. But Jin would not let it go. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mr. Flickle.
Yeah,
Jin
he
made me
sounded
hate
cool,
you.
yeah.
It's like it's like the same reason Jimmy made me hate Fab and Rock. Like I love Fab and Rock now, but this dude basically made me hate him because he tormented me every day, and I didn't hear anything but Fab and Rock for months.
Was he dead
He's
first?
all right.
Oh, okay.
Man, fuck this
This
fella.
guy's retarded.
He'll be fine. What? 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 Oh, that was corny. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Did we
What
ever
about-
finish touching up on Fab beating Owl horribly? I think we did, right?
I
No,
mean,
we
I
didn't.
don't think there was much to it. I just thought Fab was just.
There
better.
wasn't much to say. It was just
Pizza
like,
rolls?
damn, that's crazy.
It's really-
Oh, one thing I really want to talk about.
Pizza rolls.
But actually, no, you said you want to say something, so I'll let you go first.
No. You're first. I can go back to that.
Alright, cool.
Because
Because I'm really curious, and I want to hear, especially your two opinions, and maybe you, because I guess you're around for this. If H2O came back, he trained for, I would say a month, or not. You know, by training I mean sparring. Like, you know who's gonna train him, right? If he just got prepared for like 2 weeks to a month to fight Goldmaster, and Goldmaster had the same amount of prep time, would it be a competitive fight?
Alright. This is
Same.
what like I've been saying constantly. So when I beat H2O, people try to take credit by saying, "Oh, he's washed and everything," but that fight was made. I don't know, like like a month in advance.
And he
also-
already had fights in DM before that.
Yeah. Also, me and H2O, we've also like, it's not like he doesn't know my style. Like we've went back, we've sparred and stuff like a bunch for like over, like for like throughout the course of a year and a half, and I've got to know him. He's cool and everything. The thing is, he has genetics and stuff which is like in his favor. He's 6'5", reach is insane, and he can drag, and he's quick. Like he's like a fit dude. Like he's really good at this. That's why he's the best. And it's just it's H2O. Those things make him good. So it doesn't take much from it. Like Prime H2O. Nobody fought Prime H2O that's saying this. Like there was people that did, but
I
it's
just
just
realizing my outfit.
it was
this
just
whole
when
time.
he was more active. So he maybe was a little bit better, but nothing was different. So that's
why
kind of
nobody
like I think the most
commented on my
annoying thing is
outfit
that
here.
people like try and take credit from me, and none of them fought H2O. None of them would beat H2O. So I think if he came back, I think if he just got back on his VR and fought you, I think that would be kind of unfair because I think he does need a little bit of training. Like he needs to
Yeah,
spar
I
a little
was-
bit. Like he needs to be warming up.
Exactly
Like,
why I needed.
he slaughtered Carlos before he fought me, so he had some like warming up. I think if he fought you, give him like what a normal card comes out 2 weeks before it happens. Give him 2 weeks, do a little bit of sparring. He'll be H2O again. It'll be H2O. You'll be fighting H2O.
Yeah, I was thinking of this too. Like, yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was talking to Charlie with it, like just randomly, because we were just talking about some just random stuff, and I brought up the fact that if I were to fight H2O, I would most likely just not. I wouldn't want to fight him like as soon as he like, gets on, right? He wants to get on, and like he agrees to
I
it. would
hated
at
that he
least
did
want him
that
to,
against
like,
Japan. It was like, oh, my bad, go on.
No, you're good. You can take. You can take.
No, cause I feel like you want to finish your point. It's not that major.
You can come.
Finish it.
Okay,
Finish it.
I just say I would want to get him. Like I would at least like to give him like a month to like at least like get back into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Also,
Yeah.
if like I'm moving and stuff, and like you're not hearing me talk, remind me because I have push to talk on. So-
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Because sometimes I'd be
Hold on.
forgetting too, dude. Have full conversation.
How I think the fight would go. And I'm gonna try and be like completely I guess I couldn't really be biased because I like them both. I could if I couldn't beat H2O, and I think if Mamba and we could, I think you definitely could. But I could also say the same for the other 40 people we fought, or like more than that, like 50. There was Samurai who could have beat him, didn't. Pizza Man who could have beat him, really good, didn't. Zane, other times we fought him, he didn't. Lex, like he fought all of these guys, and he fought all of them at their best. I think you could definitely beat him. Just I'm not sure if you would, because other people didn't either. But I think, especially now, I'd give you probably a knockout one, especially if you slaughtered him. Like
Yeah, me
Mamba,
too,
Mamba's
low-key.
still Mamba. He wasn't terrible. He was pretty good. You
Yeah.
slaughtered him around one.
Just could not
Do
hang
you
with.
know ICB?
Cannot
Yeah.
hang.
ICB.
ICB. Ooh, I do know this
H2O.
guy.
H2O has an official win over him. Like they fought officially.
It's an actual facility, like child, probably 12 years old around the time. And
Imagine
he was.
But
Do you know
younger.
MJ? Have you heard of MJ? Have you met MJ? Have you seen
I
MJ?
don't like him. He's annoying.
Okay, he was literally like a maybe 2 years younger MJ, even though he wasn't actually 2 years younger. Like it's like imagine MJ 2 years younger. That's literally him. He would flex on everybody that would beat him in spars. And he was like my #1 fan, bro. He loved me. No, he hated me. He wanted to always beat me. But yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
What the rest of your ideas? Ideas on you and H2O? Like just takes and stuff on that. You think you win?
Oh, I would just say like I'm not expecting to win it because like say Shua, but I feel like I would at least like probably like maybe if there's a chance I probably would win, but most likely I'd probably get like just raped. Not gonna lie, I'd still want to
Just
try my
don't
best.
rematch him. Don't rematch him. And every time
Yeah.
someone beat him at rematch him, they got killed. It just doesn't work.
It's,
So,
or
like,
do and be the
just
first guy
keep
to
your
do
win.
it twice,
Just keep
you
your
know?
win and leave. Keep your win and leave.
Or do, you know? Or do, you know? No, I don't actually.
The twice isn't worth it. The twice
But
isn't
I
worth
mean,
it.
if you were the
It's gonna-
first to do twice, it would kind of be
that would
worth
be
it.
sick. Also, 2-0 record. That'd be.
A 2-0 record with H2O. First of all, one person's beat him twice, and no person's ever, probably will ever beat him twice and never lose again to him.
That's crazy to think about. People have rematched him, but no one's ever beat him twice. It's insane.
No person
too
has
good.
beat this dude twice, and it's not like he's like ducking rematches. Every single one of his losses, he's fought Wheat 4 times now. He's fought
More-
you 3
probably more.
times.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
and
how many
how many times do you think he's fought Mamba? Just 3? I don't think he's fought him more times.
3 times. 3 times. Beat him in FM.
Okay.
Lost
Yeah,
in
and he's
WWE,
probably
lost
fought
in
Wheat like
WWE.
1,000 times by this point, and none of them were ever able to beat him again. And he has 60 plus fights against not just good people, but good people in their
That's why-
prime.
That's why I like Japan asked me after I beat Fab, why aren't you #1? And I'm like, cuz no. Like Ishio
Just 'cause you
was the
can't,
last digit on his like records with anybody. Never went past 1. He lost to me, beat me again. He lost to we beat him, lost to Mamba.
Probably
and
4 times
beat him.
over.
It's just
Yeah.
he just doesn't let them keep
And not
it.
only
Nobody's-
beat him,
nobody's proved to be better
them-
than him.
but
Nobody's
yeah,
proved to be better. Like they gotta win. But they
exactly.
can't keep it.
And it's not just
they're
like
losing, they have to win.
1-1. It's like he's 3-1 with 3-1 and 2-1 with everybody he's lost to. Not just 1-1. What is happening here? He's good. 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 Give him a minute. You're good. You're good.
I might have fought almost all the people he fought, but I didn't do it in the fashion he did. And I couldn't have. It's just H2O. That's just all there is to it.
I feel like everyone in this room, bro, has so many fans. Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, you're like a fucking rec celebrity from what I've heard, bro. Can you explain to me that situation? Not
That's true.
who,
I
who
always
was I
heard
looking
about
at?
you
I was looking
before,
at,
like,
I was
I
looking at
met
this
you.
guy.
Like you knew
Oh,
all about
Silvio
me.
Jim.
But
couldn't
I
tell me
thought
that.
you were like
I
a
was
proper
not
person.
talking about Silvio, but you
No,
know
I'm
what?
talking about
Go
Silvio.
for
I've
it.
heard all about Silvio before.
Oh, but to be fair,
okay,
I have too. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, that's actually a
yeah,
good point.
like all this mafia stuff. Like I thought.
Oh,
no
yeah,
offense, but
yeah.
before I met you, I thought you were gonna be a weirdo.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm mostly just moan in like the community
Okay.
because
Wait,
it's
did you say moan or
Silvio
no?
Jim.
Which one? I didn't know if you were being weird or.
Huh?
Am I hearing? Am I hearing what one a little?
Bro.
A little clearer?
Repeat what you said again. Repeat what you said again a little bit
Repeat
more
what you said.
clearly.
I think I'm mostly known in the community. But
Okay.
before IBL was probably Silvio Jim, because I trained a lot of people who became
This
like,
fella
probably-
and Jay's
like
way and
Babatunde,
Babatunde
Jimmy, Jay's way. I didn't train Jay's way, but like I knew Jay's way fought in Silvio Jim like a lot.
multiple
like,
times.
He was always there.
Not television, yeah.
Always there. Then like he was never there anymore
It's
because
probably obnoxious as hell.
real incidents.
All right, so you're the celebrity then. So you're the okay. This is the
Yeah.
the one.
To be fair, a
When-
lot of people
for
really
gold.
like this guy. Like
Gold
a
or
lot
Jimmy,
of
which one?
people. I was talking about Gold because like someone told me like 2 days
Okay,
ago
you-
that like you
nobody
got
knows
like
Jimmy.
ran
You
up
just
on by like
pick your
1,000 people asking for like a picture or some shit.
Because
Bro,
he's a double
yeah,
champion.
I don't understand that. Like, like I don't know how I would be like a rec celebrity. Like I thought it would just be H2O that would be like because he's like the best and sort of like you. I thought you would at least like have like people ask you like for like photos, but apparently like people actually like want to ask me for photos. It's weird, bro. I don't know. I've asked like there's like a lot of like facility players and like just like people who have never boxed asking me to like train them. It's like
Maybe
The
because
first
they
time
Train
I
them.
fans
Dude,
actually
that's
was
so
IBO.
annoying.
IBO was like the first. Like I had no clue what IBO was, and I came and it was like people knew me, and I had no clue that it existed besides Silvio. Like I
Yeah.
joined this guy Tommy. Yeah, Tommy's got good. But he
Tommy
was known
Varelli?
before- Tommy knew me, Nano knew me, that there were some kids like Speedy and stuff that just,
Oh, yeah.
it was so weird because it was like a group of like, league of like 40 people that just knew everything about like the scene, but like were like completely on. It was like they were in amateurs almost. Like they just never got the invitation to the league. It was weird.
It was actually
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe I met Sylvia that one day, and that's probably the
Dude,
reason why
I
why
wouldn't be
why
doing
IBL
this, bro.
exists.
Like, I came back, as you
Hmm.
told you, I had 2 fights, and I just left because I lost all of them. I lost both of them, and then I came back to boxing because I want to see if I can try it again. If I still had it, and this guy Angel just like recognized me, and he was like, "Isn't this guy from Silver Gym?" And I was like, "Yeah." So like, if you didn't come to Boxing City this one day, I don't know. I don't know what I've been doing record right now.
Are you gonna
I
end up
guess.
beating
I don't.
Detron? Huh? Are you gonna end up beating
Yeah.
Detron? I've heard
Yeah.
so much about you because in that tag team you're oddly good against
Dude,
him.
I love Tron. I love Tron, but Tron, I you in that tag team, and he keeps saying that he beat me in the tag team, but I
Graped,
still you.
graped, graped,
Except
graped,
Grape.
graped,
Groped. Just say groped.
groped. You got groped. You
Just say
groped.
groped.
Groomed.
You groped him.
Well, to be fair, you also said the and we'll probably have to blur that out too, because that was a little too early for all that.
Yeah, we need some editing. God damn it. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
Um,
I'm really enjoying this so far. This is like way
Detron.
better than
Ooh,
any
Detron's a
other
good topic.
similar.
I've known Detron for. He was one of the first people I met. I don't know if any of you guys knew
Yeah, you know this.
Champagne Poppy.
He knew SPL. Yeah. Fuck, I
You
beefed with
guys
that guy right before he left.
Yeah, he was the first person like that stepped for the community I ever met. I met him in boxing league, and Detron, he's like probably like the second or third person I met, and he's become okay. So the thing I always say now is it's kind of like how Atomic treated. He used to be treated like that. He was like in the same category as him, like before this new era started. Like
So just
when
bullied
the DM era,
viciously.
kind of what I call it. Like just when DM started and that took over. That's kind of
Hmm.
I think that like resembles everything after that. He was like it was made fun of because he was like wasn't that good. Like, he was just like the epitome of mid. But now he was just a world champion before that, and he was close to becoming uh an undisputed or close to an undisputed champion, and he's like one of the best now. And it's kind of maybe he took you to oddly high limits.
Hmm.
He has a couple wins over you. He beat you. Um, hasn't beat you. He's what do you guys think about him?
Dude, he's like one of my favorite people since I came back to the community, bro. I love Chon. As a fighter, I mean, yeah, I mean he's sick, dude. He's like I could never imagine him being bad ever in my mind, and it's a little surreal that you say that because he's always been like since I met him, because I'm so new, it's always been insane.
Yeah, he's always been a nice guy. So.
What about you, Jimmy? You have like you've been just like a statue for so long. What about you? What do you think of him?
Every time I look at him, he has a smile on his face. Like, he looks at me, he's just
Oh,
smiling.
by the way, I don't know if
Why?
y'all know this, but his return fight was Monday. Like it was DM2. I thought it was DM3 against Shaggy, but his return fight was DM2 against Monday.
What?
He was gone for a while. I didn't
I'm
really think
pretty
about
sure that was his return fight. DM2 against Monday. I swear someone said that, and I looked back
No.
at the stream, and I think it might not have been Monday. It might have been someone who had the same dress as him. Because I
Yeah,
swear I remember
weird.
thinking, I remember it was either Monday, or they told me it was Monday, and it was someone else, or they told me it was someone else and it was Monday. I forgot what, but I know that his return fight, like coming back to the community, was not Shaggy, where he got, no offense, demolished. So
I don't know how.
and I
he
saw that
does
live too. If you look at the stream,
It's-
I was there.
I don't know how.
I was helping him.
But
It was
yeah.
horrible. I was so
the thing
sad
is
for him,
weird, he was
dude. I
gone for
wanted
a
him to
while,
win so badly.
because he didn't even fight on the last WBE card. That's weird to think. I never processed that.
I mean, no, he's in fucking WB.
Oh yeah, today there was an, I don't know I'll see, but today it's a SS fight night. Dude, so Hi fought Booyah in the fight night. Bro, Hi got, like, destroyed. It was actually crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
heard-
yeah. What do you guys
yeah.
think about Hi as a fighter?
I don't think
Interesting.
he's come back.
Because he's
Interesting.
he's well past his peak. He's pretty fought a lot of people. Like a lot
just
of
stay
people.
retired
He's one of those
because-
old gens that kind of really stuck around for a while.
He was good for he was around before I was. I'm pretty sure. Because I think when I met him,
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's a fake height. Because I'm pretty sure when I first fought him, he was like
yeah.
he was like he was like pretty tall. He was like so high for some reason. And then I fought him at like he claims it wasn't his peak, whatever he says, but I beat him several times throughout his career. So I beat him at his peak eventually at some point. So it doesn't matter. But he was really short.
Brother,
Kinda-
keep it on your watch, brother.
That's kind of, but the thing is, he had skill. Like he wasn't like it wasn't just him like being short and having that like kind of like how I think about a couple of short fighters. He was like he had good a lot of good movement.
He
could-
says brother sitting next to him, so he probably won't be talking for a minute, but yeah.
But you ever fought him, or you ever get to know him really?
Who?
You.
Who are we talking about? I'm completely forgot his
Hi.
on that. Hi. I dunked him so hard in CBL. It was right after I lost to Rock. I said it was bullshit and I should have won, which is so cap. I was just salty. And then I guess Goji believed it because he matched me up against. It's kind of crazy that like I looked up to Goji and I ended up fighting him. Besides the point, I was scheduled to fight him. It was like literally on one of those like humongous posters that had all the fights on it that Goji made. And the day of the event came, I completely was not on RecRoom the whole day because I was horrified of Hi. At that time, I don't think I played that nervous in matches because I didn't care as much. So I would have done okay, but I also just wasn't good. So I would have probably got groped. I think I would have got him past half health pretty easily. Like I think I would have got him like a quarter HP probably.
What about you? Yeah, I don't know if you guys know each other. You know?
He had him in the tag team. I kind of got to
yeah.
talk for him because his brother's sitting next to him. He just said he can't talk. His brother's sitting next to him.
I didn't know that. My bad.
Yeah, but the only thing I know from him is that he had him in a tag team, and he said that he was a better fighter than me, but I was a way better teammate. Oh, here you go. Here you're back, buddy. Go for it. Speak your own mind.
Say it again. Say it again. What were we
I
talking
meant Goldmaster at first.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Oh shit! Actually, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking about
That's
Hi.
what I meant. I thought. My bad.
I thought you said
I
that.
should have specified.
Hi as a
Goldmaster
fighter.
first,
Hi
clearly.
as a fighter.
I've seen him like a lot. I've also like he's actually like pretty chill. I've talked to him a lot. He's pretty chill. The only thing that like I like seeing him as like a fighter is like him against Fab. They're like little like beef, I guess, or not their beef,
That
but like
was
they're
so
like just rivalry.
funny, dude.
Jin fighting him like 3 times and getting like destroyed by him,
enjoyable.
and then
to watch.
him fighting Django in the GTG and respectfully was winning and then got like destroyed because he didn't because he didn't listen to Jimmy.
Fight, bro. It was bad. He was dominating the fight, right? And then he was at maybe half health. And Django takes his potion, and Hi doesn't. I'm like, dude, take your potion. Anything can happen. And sure enough, Django destroys him and just knocks him out that round.
Yeah,
And also,
at
I
the
think
end,
he's
bro-
4-0 against Jin and Fab. I might be wrong.
No. He's not 4-0. He is
Did he ever
he's
lose to
beating
Fab?
Jin,
I know Fab like fucking knocked him out the ring in WBF, and Fab was pissed. This is when I started not liking Fab as much. I thought that was so enjoyable, but I like Fab now.
Well,
Yeah,
Fab
I was
so
saying,
wholesome when he first started, bro.
Yeah, like what I was saying, yeah, with Fab, like when I first met him, he was like pretty chill. But with Hi too, he is not like 4-0 with like Fab. Well no, he is 4-0 with him, but there's been a couple of times where Fab has beaten him too in WBF. So
I didn't even know that.
and then also I just remember like Hi like just remember when he went under the rope and just started swimming. That's the only time
Yes,
I
bro,
like
he
actually
was
remember
terrified.
you like of Hi.
I
He
think-
just started doing this.
I think he lost the GTG Cup, but I think before that, nah, never mind. I was gonna say that he lost to Tokyo in an official in WBF for a belt. That was bad. That was embarrassing.
Tokyo had a few moments where he like, yeah, pretty.
Oh no,
decent.
he was still really bad. I think Hi
really?
was just
Oh.
playing terrible. No, this was not good. In my opinion, Tokyo was way better. Like
I mean, I don't
literally
think
like
Tokyo's ever been
a
good.
week
I
after
think he's
the-
like always he's been decent before, but I
yeah.
don't think he's ever been considered good. Like I
We
never
ran
even
through
had him.
everyone in that tag team.
That our tag team run has to be legendary. It would have been way better if we didn't get smoked by one guy. Bro, we need to talk about that, bro. How the fuck did
I'm
we
just
let
now
that happen,
realizing-
bro? I'm pissed.
I was talking about the hi-hat one, but that one too. That one sucked.
I'm so sorry.
I hated that one.
I don't know how you guys did that. It was I would have understood it if it was someone like I just
Bro, it's
okay,
just
I'm
the
just never
sword
the Hogan's
fighting
of that group.
style.
But it was, I guess for
Me
you guys,
neither.
it
I
was
like
struggle.
still to this day, even after that, I would swear I'd beat the shit out of him. I don't know.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't know
probably the
how
only
you guys
tag
did that.
team that was
You guys kinda
really
killed the
nervous
tag
for
team
because it
division
wasn't
with that.
official.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just started off to a terrible start.
I remember after we beat Goldmaster and Django, we were telling everybody that nobody could beat us too, and then we lost to one guy. That's embarrassing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was probably because we're mostly just playing bad. I don't think at our best we can get 1v2'd by hooligans, to be honest.
no.
I was
I
like
don't-
just
I don't
timing my
think you
bear
could
hook
have
so
actually worse,
stupidly,
but-
right? I was literally just going in, and then out, and then in with bear hook, out with bear hook, in and out. Like I was just being way too predictable.
I felt like anytime you tried to go in, he would just jab you as you came in. Anytime. For me at least.
Doing.
It was so annoying.
And he was like borderline unhittable. Luke, I kind of wish when you make fun of us for it, there's kind of days that I like wished you would have fought him, just to see how frustrating it would be. In like the same amount of people.
because I also
Yeah.
got destroyed in that same tournament. Me in Japan.
Yeah,
got
and by the
destroyed
people that he
Al
1v2.
in that.
Yeah.
Or I guess not even just that. It was just me in Japan.
Yeah,
I
still.
don't even know if Golden knows this, but we just had a day where so we fought Ken and I in Ray before. The lag was terrible, so we kind of just like, and also there were glove accusations on kind of nice. So we just said, all right, we'll just redo it. And then me and Japan fought Wild Owl replaced Rave. Wild Owl and Kananaya. Kananaya did nothing. Like he landed a couple hits at the end because Wild Owl got hit, but he was full health when we started fighting him.
Yeah.
And me and Japan just got floored by Wild Owl like for like 15 minutes straight. It was embarrassing. And
I don't want to
it
make
was
excuses, but I think we got. I swear, I don't know if it's just me, but even slight frame drops like just piss me off, bro. Like I feel like I don't know. We fought in privates the entire tournament up until the finals, and I don't know why he wanted it in a not public, but there's a good amount of people there, like useless people. So yeah,
Dang.
I didn't like that.
Those
But
are really
Hey,
cool.
that's
no
not
offense, I love Japan, but there was just way too many people. I just liked it when it was 5 people, the tag teams in Cal, and that's it.
Dude, this
Which one?
could have been done for such a good fight if that would
Keep on Samurai.
Yeah, I was
That-
I was
that's
I was
such a
tell-
cool
I was
poster.
telling
I've
I
never
was telling
processed this, but
someone I
it's-
forgot how sick this poster is. I wasted a couple hours of my day for this, and Keeble never fucking showed up. So it ended up being Crisis. I
yeah,
wish I would have replaced Crisis. I would have, by the way, if you would have, if I would have saved the PSD, which is where the files
Yo,
like
guys
or
just
the
wanna-
layers
yeah,
are saved.
I just feel like that would have been kind of weird. I think just like a new.
Even if you didn't, I still would have probably done it. But I didn't know how to use this app at the time, so I only took like the flat image without the layers and shit, and it was gone.
That's beautiful.
the layers
That's
and shit
shame that
were
never
gone.
happened. I shouldn't have even booked that because I knew pretty hard. That
Yeah,
Keeble probably wasn't
I
gonna
remember
show up.
asking you multiple times, like any updates on Keeble, any updates on Keeble, are you sure you're gonna show up? And you're like, yes, and no, he didn't. So
Nah, I wasn't confident.
I just-
But, I was hoping it would happen. I was just testing my luck. It wasn't wrong.
I just realized that Angel made like literally every single one of these posters.
every single one of these
Every
posters up
single
here
one
are
of these
mine.
posters.
If Reggie could see them, or Reggie can see all of them. There's 2 more that are like honestly some of my new favorites.
I don't think I don't
Um,
think
I
Reggie
think
can see
favorites
Calvin
this one.
and
I
Gomez's
think these
poster.
two are big places. Some of my
This
favorite.
This one was better before. It was Wild Owl and Wheat, but Wild Owl like shit happened, and then this one's really good. This one's really good, and that one's not as good, but I still like it. I guess
I'm not gonna lie.
it's not
point out,
definitely not
this
one of my
is,
proudest.
This is the backhand. The next one.
Dude,
Okay.
I remember Jin posted like a video. It was like with the alarm, like dun dun, like that's a backhand. It was like circled and shit.
Oh my god.
Dude, how long has it been going on for? I've been really enjoying this,
I
dude.
think,
Like I actually
um,
really like this.
I think for like 55.
Yeah, you're on
minutes,
push talk. You're on
something
push
like
talk.
I said, yeah, I miss this. I used to do this a week. They're really fun to do.
Yeah, do y'all want to continue? I'm so down. Like I got so much
Oh,
time.
yeah.
to do.
Let's talk about how we started.
How
our
long has it
careers
been?
Because I think I can take up a lot.
Reggie.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just type if you can.
We can just cut that out. Maverick. He's gone. Whatever. How long have we been doing this for? You can't
We've been
check.
doing this for like I checked.
Are you
It's
saying
been
ignore
like
Maverick?
for like
Look what
maybe
we
like
did- look what we just
55
did.
minutes, almost to that.
That's cool.
55
Chris,
minutes.
text
We
message
can
us
keep going. You guys have
Yeah,
just
we
done
can.
like 2 hours, like 3. I think you almost did a 3-hour one, right?
You guys, yeah. You guys come
I
up
mean,
with
my
something.
headset
What's
might
the
die
topic?
soon, so you might have to
Like-
continue without me. But
Like
Oh.
how we
Oh,
all
you're
started.
good.
That-
No
that-
offense.
we
You
should
didn't
probably
contribute
like,
much
we
either
should
way,
probably do
but
that.
still, I like having
Like how
you
we
here,
started.
I want to say real
Like
quick,
how we all
it's
started.
crazy
how we started
how
our careers, yeah.
like watching the.
Wait, shut up. Jimmy, stop. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say it's crazy how I went from watching the Gloves Up podcast right before I went to bed, hoping to get on a WBE card. Literally
Wait,
going to
I
read
literally watched
that.
it yesterday.
Dude, you
I
were
watched
the
the podcast yesterday.
biggest
The whole thing.
little everything.
Fucking
So
geek,
it's kind of
bruh.
weird. It's kinda
Anime
weird.
nerd fucking geek. Dude,
It's so weird
Yes,
to think like
I actually can't with this guy.
I didn't think anybody liked these. Like I've heard so many people like actually like listen to these. Like we just we just
Dude,
wanted to excuse
they
to
were
talk to each other.
so
Like,
enjoyable.
they were just fun to do. Like I mean,
Yeah.
we like always
And we
just always
contributed
text
so
each other.
much. We did great. I actually loved
Yeah, I love
watching
you,
him.
dude. He's so such a cool.
Oh my
person.
goodness. Yeah.
I really
I
hope
like
he comes
we.
back
I
to
just
this
also
sometime.
equally love making fun of him. Like just like how I make fun of you. Like literally the exact way I make fun of you two
Give me
is
the
how I made fun of we. But the thing is, I don't talk to him as much, so there's never time for us to just be like have that chill moment.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
I hope he
it's a
comes
lot.
back sometime because he's
chill out,
one
bro.
he's one of the best of all time, and two, he's just a really cool person. If he doesn't, I'm still gonna make sure I talk to him. Like try to like keep him in touch for like the rest of my life because he's such like a cool person. But
Yeah.
I
Dude, I
he
think
comes back
I
sometime.
want to try and keep in touch with you all the rest of my life too. That would be sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day we meet up,
Speaking of
oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so hyped.
Too invincible.
You guys
I'm
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
so
so sick. The think how soon that could be too. That's
But I feel like the one thing I'm worried about is how awkward it'll be, dude. I'm not great in
I'll
front
be
of other
awkward by
people,
then.
bro. I'm a pretty
I
awkward
think by
guy.
then depends what happens. But anyways, yeah, you guys, what were you guys saying about
Oh, I was just gonna say,
You
do you
two-
guys
you two
think
said
that
something.
like you'll remember this, like all of this, when you like
I mean,
you're-
yeah. I mean, it's kind of gonna be kind of hard to forget. I spent like hours like material.
Yeah,
for
this is by
fighting
far the
Rec
hardest I've
Room
ever
against-
committed
against
to a video
avatars
game.
and like but at the same time, I guess this kind of leads into the question of how we started. I really needed something to do because it was pandemic.
Where's my
I ended up getting a PSVR, which was cool because I played I used to think VRs were like rare. I never knew that because I never knew that
Thought they were like
VRs
rich
were,
boy
like,
shit.
I never knew VRs were like things everybody could have. 'Cause I went to this place. It was like something pony for my birthday. Like my grandpa for some reason fused it. He like changed our plans to Dave and Buster's to some random place that had like a thing you could be stand in and like you could walk around and like it'd hold you and like roll around. Yeah,
What are you talking
yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It was like a zombie game.
Yeah,
in VR.
it was at the
And I
mall,
was
right?
like, oh my god, this is sick. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know VRs exist. I just
It's
it
crazy.
was cool. And
Uh-huh.
I got a PSVR. I played club something boxing. I forgot what it's called, but I used to play it a lot. And it had
Power-
like,
Power Club Box? What? I don't even know.
it was something. It was something. It was like you'd spawn in the back, and then you'd walk out, and then you had to go up this big ramp into the middle of the ring. It was like a dark room, and in the back there were like trophies. Like they had like champions back there.
Boxing club.
Oh, it's
That-
boxing club.
Boxing
Yeah,
Club
exactly.
training. Yeah, yeah,
I think
exactly.
that's where this dude started, right? Too.
No, I started in boxing.
Yeah.
And then I went to boxing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I
Boxing
started
league.
boxing league, and then I went there. But yeah, and then
Mhm.
I ended up getting a Quest like 2021 of Christmas, and uh, it it sounds corny, but it made my life so much better. Like I had nothing to look forward to. Like
Oh, me
like
too,
after
bro.
school.
Oh my god.
Like, after
be
school,
so
I
bored.
like I had like just issues, like just stuff you go through, and
Life, you know.
like yeah, like I used to live in Florida, and then I
Mhm.
had like my life's kind of set there. We didn't have like a good necessarily a good place. We'd kind of like go back and forth homeless and stuff.
Dude,
But
what is
we
happening?
moved to Ohio because my grandma died, which is not a great reason for your life to be fixed. But I
Mhm.
guess it did help. I'm not happy it happened, but it did lead into better things. But
Mhm.
I started this when I was 13, 14, 13, and then now I'm 16, and I really started
Crazy.
because I needed something to do. I actually thought I made the first league because I started because
Sigma. What a
Rhythm
cool
made
guy.
this stadium you could buy. You know, I thought I was
Uh-huh.
gonna be so sneaky, like nobody was gonna know that I just
Mhm.
spent like
Bought it off
$5
Rhythm.
on RecRoom just to buy someone else's arena, and I made my
Yeah.
own league. And
Uh-huh.
I remember I would I would go to facility, and I'd gather a bunch of people, and I'm like, set an alarm on your phone for 30 minutes, and we're gonna get on, and we're gonna have a 40-person event. And I was like, oh my god, I'm a mastermind. Like I'm about to create
Mhm.
something. I'm about
Genius,
to
right?
create something nobody's ever thought of. And then I guess my ego kind of went down once I went to a maxed out PBC event, and I saw
Jeez.
I saw a world championship fight, and I realized I wasn't smart. But I really just need something new. I need something to make my life better. Yeah, what about you? Yeah, we'll go.
Uh, it's so embarrassing. I quit IRL boxing because like I was a pussy, and then I still love boxing like this. Like I just loved keeping up with it, and I played Rec Room like probably like 3 years, 4 years by that point. I mean no, I think just 3 years by that point. Whenever I started, like late 2021, I think, or 2020. But I don't know. I was just really bored, and I did not expect anything. Like I almost didn't search up boxing because I didn't expect anything to come up. And I saw Boxing League,
Yeah.
and I joined, and I actually did pretty like decent off the wall. You're saying at me pretty intensely. I did. Sit down, bitch. No, take it out the way
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'm good see.
uh, okay, good. I did pretty decent, but my goal was to be, I guess, top 10 in league. And then I found a facility, and I started playing that more. And I found Fig, and then Fig, and,
Fig, I
and I
remember
kind of met,
Rich
I
Fig.
kind of met him and Carlos at the same time. And I think it was Carlos who, I think they both invited me to ABL, but I think I left it after Fig invited me. And I rejoined because of Carlos and stayed. Because I didn't use Discord that much. And I still really don't care about certain servers. Like I'm really only on the Hitman chat and like OFC and IBL and DM. Because like I'm in 200 servers and I talk in like 3 of them. So,
Sorry.
yeah, I just leave the servers there. And then I just left it there, and then I kind of got interested. I kept reading it. I remember one of the names that stood out to me was actually Silvio. I don't know why. I just thought he was so Sigma, bro. Him and Rave. I remember thinking Rave was like the greatest fighter I've ever seen in game. No,
Me too. Yeah,
Carlos.
mine was
Carlos.
mine too. No, it's
Carlos.
right for me.
Carlos went undisputed in ABL, and I was like, oh my god, who's gonna beat this guy, bro?
Because when I
Who's
started,
gonna
Carlos
beat
was
this guy,
garbage,
bro?
and Ray was main eventing PBC, and apparently he was interim champion. I had no clue about this like recently, but Carlos
Yeah.
sucked at the time. I was like trying to be
And
on
then
Ray's level.
yeah, and then my first official, I think it doesn't really matter because I was in the community for a while until my first official. I think around the time I had my first official was Goji CBL 1 or 2. It's like very late. And I joined, I think, pretty mid in WBE. We're in early ABL. Like, I'm talking first probably 5 to 10 events of ABL. So, I actually joined kind of early. I was just lurking in servers and nobody, never typed ever. So, I was too scared. But, yeah.
What about you? I feel like you have like something interesting. I don't think I've ever really
Interesting.
like known. how you
I
say it.
used to play Rec Room like every single day.
Oh, God, I know
I
about
know,
this.
I know,
No, yeah.
I know.
Come on, Jimmy, tell it
But
up. Hurry up.
so I would like accept every friend request on my that I got, right? So I had like 2,000 friends, and
Bro.
like one day I just got an invite to like a event called Silvio's Gym, and like usually I would just click off of my invites, but like I thought it was like a simulator game or something. Like I knew nothing about boxing.
It wasn't.
I didn't watch UFC.
shut
I
up.
didn't know boxing or anything. But
Yeah.
so I accept the invite, and then like I see these two guys fighting, and it looked really fun. So then I just started fighting. I got told I should come go there the next day, and then that's where I met Silvio, and then he kind of just introduced me to fighting. I became like the champion of his gym, and then one night, Jay's Way joined. He beat me. Then he beat me again, and I basically cried. Oh, I didn't actually cry, but I was like, the most
Complaining?
upset I've been in so
This
long.
sounds a lot more
Yeah.
recent.
It's very
This
sad.
sounds like
It's very
it sounds like foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And then he
This
he
might be the
invited me
most
to like an
uncomfortable
ABL
I've
fight
ever
night,
been.
and I just
I'm just transfer
joined the
over here.
Discord from like the link. I just it's not very interesting.
Oh, this is so much
I
better.
basically started because I just wanted to. I kind of got bored of Creed boxing. Like I basically like was that one of those little kids who just run around the entire ring, just hitting people.
Me too.
And
Don't hit me.
after I kind of got bored about that, because literally no one would play it for like a little bit, basically it just died. I just got RecRoom because I thought it was a apparently I thought it was a boxing game.
Excuse
But
me.
literally it was just like a social one. And then I searched up boxing immediately, like right after like immediately after I made my account. Um, and then after that, I first saw a boxing facility, and that was like the first thing like I played, like was just boxing facility, but I didn't play it that much. And then I just started to play with like my friends because I told them about it. I was like before that I was like in like a big ass group of people. After Boxing League came out, like after I remember like after like a week it came out, I decided to just do boxing again, and it was pretty cool. I played that like sort of like Jimmy. I was like just like a little kid who just played the game nonstop. It was kind of funny. And
Oh, and people, oh my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
say what you want. You're fine. You're fine.
I don't even know why I thought of saying this. I'm actually kind of stupid. I feel bad. I feel stupid for interrupting you. I'm sorry. But the only
No, you're
reason
fine.
people talk to me a lot is because they said I sound like Crisis, which I just can't hear it. I just can't hear it.
Crisis.
I just can't hear it. That was Huey told me that. That's my only meeting with Huey ever. I seen Huey spark Crisis, and he was like,
Huey,
"You sound like Crisis." Huey Yomar,
Oh.
I think.
Oh yeah, Yomar.
It was Huey King, like the
Yeah.
British one, and Carlos. I'm so sorry for bringing that up randomly. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you told me that.
Like,
'cause
I felt
now
so
I'm gonna
stupid.
take your judgment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm laughing,
Nice.
but Cal, your face is just stuck for me. Your face is this. It's stuck. It's just stuck.
Is it better?
For me, it's stuck. Your face is just.
Wait, it's stuck, dude? I didn't wait, talk?
Uh,
It's completely fine for me. That's just you. I hope it's not like that with
It's 'cause
Reggie.
you're
I would
far
get
away.
pissed
Yeah,
if I
that's
watch
fine.
this back
That's
and I
good.
see his face.
Oh, that's good. No, it's funny.
Change
Why
it,
didn't
change
somebody
it.
go closer?
I hate that shit so
Alrighty, guys.
much. That
Okay.
face.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it my turn, or are you still talking?
Uh, I could just like summarize it. Basically,
Okay.
I started doing boxing league. I met like a lot of like Olgins are now like like I think I don't know like for sure, but I had H2O on my friends list, so I might have like met him when he was like
Probably met him.
back then. Yeah. I had Happy Motive. I had like the number one boxing league guy at the time. His name was Pluto or Mark. That's what his name was. Insanity. I met. I like apparently like Zork and like Deadmax were on there, but I just like don't remember like seeing them. Like they like I don't know. And then after that, my headset broke because it was just like because PSVR is just fucking broken. I didn't play until like 2020 August. I got my headset back. And I wanted to go back to like boxing league and boxing facility, but like no one was like there. I kind of skipped over boxing club training. I thought that's when I had my like I guess my first ever official before they did like actual officials. And yeah, I kind of skipped over it because after like maybe like a few like after like a year, it kind of just died off, and then they just deleted like their server and everything. That's when I first like got like Discord, right? And then after that, like after it just died, I just stopped boxing for like 2 years, just completely did like paintball and like leagues and stuff like that. And then I came back when DM did their grand opening, and after that I came back and DM and basically I kind of met Cornelius. He was the first guy I like met when I came back. After like that, he told me I should get into like the DM league. I said sure, why not? And I had to fight this guy.
Give me.
So yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
then after all that,
His fault.
And after all that, it's just
and I
basically that.
dominated.
Yeah. I was like,
That was like
I
one
remember
of the
during the
worst robberies I've ever seen.
I know. Like I'd say it myself too that was kind of like a robbery because I heard like the score of the first round. I was like, and it was a tie, and I was like, oh yeah, I lost this because he destroyed me in the last round. Even after I made like a little bit of a comeback, he still like destroyed me.
Poor Jimmy. His
Still
DM
one
has
heavy.
never been that good. Ghosty's always had something against you. It took you forever to get the belt. Yeah.
And you
Or
got
like-
it now that he's gone, which is kind
Yeah,
of
you
sad.
got-
Like,
you got it now that he's
he
gone.
had
It's
to
kinda
be
ironic.
gone to get it.
Yeah. It's actually kind of
Ghost liked gold. He compared him to. I remember saying talking about Kirito.
You can talk now. You can talk.
I started my career. I don't know. I just started my career because you know how like the OGM was based off of Dare to Fight. Yeah, I was flying to the fight and I was like, I like boxing. How about making a rec room? And I was like, I knew that rec room boxing already. Just I saw some. I think I saw some leagues, and I just made it in rec room, and then I didn't publish it, and then I started like fighting, and I don't know how to explain it. I just had to say I just made a gym, published it, made a lot of events every day. Probably like five, maybe like 5 to 10, 2 to 5 events every day because I really like the room. And
Jesus.
after that, I was like, I want to do a league. And I went to, with Nano, I went to like a fight night and I tried to join. And yeah. And then I went on too. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot like me.
I'm
my thing with-
forcing bro to beat him.
Shut up,
My
man.
thing I want to talk about was Jimmy. So like, okay, I've thought about this. Or I've had this like.
Interesting.
It wasn't before I came back. Before I came back, I didn't really know if you were good or anything. I think the biggest fight I had you booked for was against Atomic, like WB XXX, and I don't know. I don't even think that happened. 'Cause I think he fought Diamond Rock or something. But
I fought Nori.
Goat.
yeah. Who do you think the best person? Like, if you would have fought the people you should have when it was necessary, who do you think you would like the best person you could have beat was? Because for me, I think you could have beat like some of the best people, and I kind of think it's stupid you never got the chance just because of other people's
I
opinion.
definitely would have beat Atomic. I destroyed
Yeah,
him
you
in
would've
our
killed Atomic.
CVL match. Um, I don't even know, bro.
His
I don't
face,
know.
bruh.
Because even like not playing, like, I still feel like you could. I mean, like you had me one,
Me
even
and
though it was off record and stuff, but like it's still it was fun.
there was
He
like
definitely
this
were still
league.
trying.
There was like this league that did like it was first to 3 knockouts, I think it was, to win.
He's told me about.
And they had like it was unlimited like time in the rounds. It was just first knockout, and me. This was when Insanity was active, and we kept on drawing. Like we would not like knock each other out. I don't know. That was when he was active in ABL. I think he was undefeated still in ABL. I don't know. Yeah.
I really wanted to see you in Ghosty. Like even before you brought this up, it's always been something I wanted to see, just because you two obviously have like history together, and like I'm not getting into the details of all it, but you guys, it was clear like it was a match that should have happened if Ghosty was more of an active fighter. Because the thing is with Ghosty, and I guess I can talk a little more now, and it's not trying to be fake behind his back. It's just now I don't have him. Like everybody knows, and if he's watching this, no offense to him, but anything you say that's like slightly being a negative to him, you could be on his hate list forever. It's just everybody knows it. He never was that good to be considered top fighter or a prize fighter. Like he shouldn't have had to be convinced to fight me to have a fight back. He hasn't beaten anybody enough to earn an immediately high spot match back. And I've always thought that, but everybody else, their paper is different, which is why I had him booked against you. Everybody just hears Ghosty and they think he's a prize fighter. I think he would have been a perfect like mid-career fighter for you to beat. I think you would have beat him, and I think you still would if that would have happened. And how did you meet Ghosty? Actually, that's a good question.
Okay, so how I met Ghosty, it was at a fight night, right? I think I don't remember who I saw him beat, but I just remember we would, everyone in ABL, we would do like these like movie nights, right? And we would all go watch movies. And like, wait, no, hold on. No, I'm thinking of Primetime. That was Primetime movies. Okay, anyways, so I met Ghost at a fight night, and hold on, I'm completely blanking. Okay, no, I remember. We went to like a nightclub, right? And it was me, Ghosty, Ghost, Rave, and Carlos, and we were all just hanging out. And then later that night, everyone got off. It was just me and Ghosty, and he asked me like what my real name was, because we had just been talking the whole night and gotten like really close. And jokingly, I told him it was Jimmy, and so he went around telling everyone my name was Jimmy, and that's kind of how I got my nickname Jimmy.
You were Gerbil, right?
Yeah,
I thought your name was Jimmy
Grandpa
until, like,
Stitches.
until like I started becoming friends with you. Like
I thought your name
when I
was
first
Jimmy
came back.
for the whole
I
time.
just thought it was Jimmy. I was kind of weird. It was kind of weirded out when I heard your name was Wade. It
Yeah.
was just unusual.
It's not Jimmy at all.
yeah, just a nickname Ghosty gave me. But I think the reason I got good, that's gonna sound weird, but the reason I got good is because he gave me that nickname. I sucked and no one liked me. They would purpose, like I fought Ghost like 2 times and Jay's way like 3 times in fight nights. I don't know like if they like to see me lose or I don't know. But like they just put me against these hard people. And then like the day after he told everyone my name is Jimmy and stuff, they invited me to prime time. Everyone started hanging out with me.
This
Shaggy
dude got
started
popular.
like training me. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
Yeah. I
Oh, so like okay, so the OFC 11, which is car just announced, right? So like, how do you guys like? I know you're the like owner, but like, how do you guys feel about the Survivor tag team? Like,
Dude, I actually
Survivor.
can't
Yeah.
wait
Yeah,
for
that
that.
is
I'm
really
gonna
cool.
witness
It
that.
sounds
It's gonna
really
be,
cool.
I'm gonna be, oh, I'm gonna be so pumped.
I will.
Who do you
be
guys have
pretty
winning
upset
that?
if any of them start crying about it, because it's not. It's clearly
Ah,
not made to be serious.
it's for
Oh
fun.
my god. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry. Well,
It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue out. Who do you guys have winning? I personally have
I think
probably
Tron's gonna win.
Tron.
I think
Yeah,
Tron's gonna win, but I
either
really
Tron or
want Nori to win.
Nori.
I want Nori
Yeah,
to win.
I
But
wouldn't
Tron's
mind
gonna
I
Nori.
haven't even looked at the card. Who's winning?
Tron, Rave, Jin, and Nori.
Guys,
I think the least
oh,
person to win
Jimmy,
is
you
Jin. I think Jin
Jimmy,
gets
you didn't even look at the
manhandled by
card.
all 3 of them. So
Jimmy,
I
you didn't
want
even look
Jin
at the
to
card.
win. I want Jin to win.
You didn't look at
that's
the
fair.
card.
Like
I mean, I
looked
wouldn't
at it,
mind
I
Jin
didn't like
Jin winning. Like
Come
I
on,
like
bro, you
Jin. I
fine.
just don't think he wins
I didn't
against
like
all
Reed,
any.
you know.
I don't see him succeeding against any 3 of them. Nori, Rave, or Jin, or Tron. He has that fluky win over Tron, and then he beat Rave pretty fairly, and then he's never fought Nori, but Nori wouldn't tear him apart. So, yeah. What? You don't think Nori would beat Jin?
Do I?
I don't know.
I think
Cause
Nori
Nori's
beat
kind of
Jin
cold,
right now.
bro.
Right now, he
Huh?
could
No,
beat
he's
Jin.
chill. I have no problem knowing.
No, Nori's cold, dude.
I'm
Like
too.
I don't know. I don't think anybody realizes how like underrated he is. Cause everyone thinks he's shitty. Cause
I gotta take
what?
my dog out, and I gotta make some meat. I gotta help my mom clean up my brother's room. So I'm gonna go.
Uh huh.
I'll let you guys finish this.
Okay.
But this
Yeah.
has been really fun. We're gonna have to do more of these for sure.
Way more
Um,
of these, dude. This is gonna be
let me
fun.
know
Yeah, this is fun.
how
Should
we
we
can
just
get this
end it
uploaded.
here?
That shouldn't be much.
Matt, we can come
what'd you say?
replace this Calvin guy.
What'd you say? What?
I was gonna say, are we just ending it or what?
No, you guys can
Nah,
I'm just gonna head off.
I don't mind keep going
Yeah.
for like another like 5 minutes.
Yo! Soon.
What?
Oh my god.
You guys want to go for like another 5 minutes? Finish up our point on the Survivor tag, and that's it.
Who I got winning?
Yeah.
I got Riff. I think Tron's gonna mess up.
Oops. Hold on.
Yeah,
I hope
hold on.
Riff
Actually,
hope,
take a
hope
point.
Riff wins.
So how do you guys feel that
Right,
Toy
so-
Bonnie and Django are gonna fight? Cause me and Gomez were talking about this, and for the other
Mhm.
podcast, that was kind of just a podcast, just be podcast, but like we're actually having a podcast. So how do you guys feel like that Toy Bonnie and Django are gonna fight now, official, for our title too?
I
Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all can talk. I'm gonna just move to different.
I'll just say that. I believe it's good. I feel like Toy Bonnie is actually like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that he is just like I don't know how he thinks he can win, cause like
He
respectfully,
thinks I love Toy Bonnie, but I know if you're watching this, be like, oh, now I'm gonna kill this guy inside it. But I don't know, but like, I love you. Know, I'm not saying that I'm bad. I mean, I know I'm bad, but like, you're not like that good, Toy Bonnie. Like, you never been like that good. You know, all that shit.
yeah,
You never been like
I
really
I
like that
just
good. But
yeah,
it's whatever. I love you though.
I just believe that like Django would. Like I don't see Toy Bonnie winning that like at
I know.
all. I
I
don't
see
even
Django
think
completely.
Django would be able to like lose to him because I know Django like literally almost lost to Luki and stuff like that, and he lost to Rave, who Toy Bonnie did beat. But that's the thing, bro. Django, like respectfully, 2-1 with 2-1 with Rave, and then also that even if he almost lost to Luki, he literally just rushed that, and I believe that Django like sometimes he like sometimes where he just like doesn't like get like into like his little like rhythm that he usually does. If he gets into like a really good rhythm, he would be like really good. What the flip, man?
Hey,
Yeah,
you
my
messed up that
battery's getting low
screen.
anyway. But I think the last
Let me
point I
come
really
here.
want to talk about.
I'll leave that door right now.
Get the shot screen. Yeah, the last point I want to talk about is I think Nori's really underrated, dude. That dude is cold, bro.
He won underrated.
I think
He beat Fab 2 times. He beat Fab a lot. Like that's the thing. He beat Fab a lot, and no one talks about that. No one
if,
talks
if
about that.
Fab can say they wasn't trying and shit, like it does not matter. Like if Fab, if you
Still
beat
beat Fab.
somebody
Fab
good
is
and
still
they
top.
weren't trying, you would still flex it over them. You can't be a hypocrite and shit, you know? Like if I came out saying or Jimmy came out saying that neither of us were trying on you when you beat us, you would not appreciate that at all. So you using the same excuse is kind of stupid. My bad. I don't want to go off on him, but no, he's cold, dude. I think the coldest thing I've seen of him recently was him saying, "What's my name?" to Jay's Way, and he's beating his
That
ass,
shit
and
was
Jay's Way
fire.
said,
That
"Oh,
shit.
who are you?" And he was like, "What's my name?" And also, I rewatched. It was I think a OC8 Legacy tournament, and he got Tron I think 2 or 3 hit, and then Tron turns on his
Nori
mic,
is
he's
like
out of
not
breath,
talked
and he's
about.
like,
It's so annoying.
"Holy shit, that guy's really good." He's like, "Holy shit, no, he's good as fuck. Nobody told me." And I thought
Nori is
that was
actually so good.
sick.
It's so
I thought
like
that
no
was
one
sick,
knows
dude.
like who Nori is.
I didn't even know
He's
that
not.
fight happened. It was an
Nori is so
OFC.
cold. I love Nori so
Yeah.
much. I
Oh,
fuck
he's
with
so
Nori
tough
so
for
much,
that.
bro.
Well, I
I
think
think
that's
There
a.
he is.
think we're done.
I think that's our
Guys,
points. All our points wrapped up. That was really
your
good. That was
host.
the first OFC podcast. Cal's gone. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. I just kind of want to cap it off
Very good.
myself. I'm sorry. This was Cal, me, Go Master Jimmy, Silvio. Thanks Silvio for building the map. Thank Silvio and Go Master and Cal for the idea. Me and
Hey, I
Jimmy
got
helped
this.
out with the league a ton. That's it. All right, bet. I'll see y'all later, guys.
Your
I'll
hosts.
see y'all later.
I think me and
have
Goss are kind of
have a
guests.
good day,
But
guys. Bye bye, or whatever.
all right, bye.
Evening, night, whatever.
Maverick,
it is.
Maverick, Maverick, Maverick.
Bye bye. Hey, Maverick can just cut it out.
Bye bye.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
End
Hey,
it,
that was
end
a
it,
good
end it.
ass.
He
I'm
can
not
just
gonna
cut
lie.
out the end.
If I don't wake up
That
tomorrow
was
and I don't see this,
some of the best
that
like
was so cool.
conversation I've had in so long.
Look, no